The defense counsel for Rephidim church pastor teacher Ron Killingsworth will continue presenting its case next week after the prosecution rested its case earlier this afternoon.
Killingsworth stands accused of 6 counts of indecency with a child involving 3 underage victims between 2000 and 2011. If convicted, he faces up to 20 years behind bars on each count.
Josh Hoggard was in the courtroom live blogging proceedings today and joins us now with more. Josh.
Now, guys, so testimony wrapped up about 45 minutes ago in front of another packed gallery in the 78th District Court. And kicking off this morning were several law enforcement officials recalling details of their investigation into Killingsworth. And the state's final witness was an expert in child abuse and grooming who defined grooming as a way for a perpetrator to gain access to abuse a child. And it can include gifts, special treatment, even threats. He elaborated on the specific dynamics of a church, adding that those people may trust people in positions of authority, such as a pastor. And with that, Special Prosecutor Bill Vassar rested the state's case at about 1:30 this afternoon. And Killingsworth's defense counsel, led by attorneys Chuck Smith and Ron Poole, called their first witness, an expert in church and school security. He testified that he conducted an assessment of Rephidim Church, stating the church was ahead of the curve, and later adding that he was paid $5,000 to assess the church, and that he was not familiar with Killingsworth's teachings or the charges against him. And several longtime members then testified for the defense, claiming that they never saw Killingsworth take a child in his office alone other than his own granddaughter. And later, in a heated exchange during cross-examination, a 44-year member of Rephidim stated that the family of the victims are conspiring together to shut the church down. He testified that Killingsworth addressed the charges with the congregation, but no members of Rephidim actually contacted authorities to aid in that investigation. And he concluded today by saying that nothing could convince him that Killingsworth is a child molester. Now, that defense is set to continue calling witnesses and building its case on Monday, and we'll be right back in that courtroom live blogging proceedings until the jury reaches a verdict. And again, if you missed any of today's testimony, you can find details on this story on our website, Texomashomepage.com.
Okay, Josh, thank you very much for taking us there.